I'm ready when you are. Hit. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the
You're just scared to play in the rain.
as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, Penn State Nittany Lions.
You don't even have to change anything.
I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinals.
A Wildcat
on the
playbook.
CFP. And let's
I
get it
did
going.
it.
Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
I'm housing it.
He's going to try for a return from 30 yards to
Nah, you can't quit after I house it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Real confused.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount
Couldn't
as we
avoid
go
the
to
rain.
quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3-Way Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to make a play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
So I gotta back out and change something.
Touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
Oh,
How
yeah?
badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Good. So I can get a three-peat.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. It's a shotgun run call.
Block someone.
Got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Same tailback, another carry. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle, and he's tackled only after picking up a 1st down.
He did.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Nah.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught near the sticks is Amatova.
Not sure what he was doing there, but
As they fight back here in this ball game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this
gotta
was
reload.
not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, yeah.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
Just what a great job
Well, we're getting it anyway.
on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets into space at the 50. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young. And
So
many
you
great
edited
defensive
some
linemen.
guys is what you're
This
saying
guy
after
right
the
here
last
showing
game.
you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
It's an out route. The catch made. Jukes the defender. Gets brought down after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The receiver grabs it. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, it's another
You
positive
have more
game for
than
this
that.
offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is intercepted.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball. But
That's the worst run route I've ever seen somebody with diamond cutter.
Puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He stopped short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Love the call by this defense playing dime coverage on that third down, and they do a nice job of not just selling out against the receivers. Quarterback took off, but the defense had enough awareness to keep him short of the first down mark.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught.
I need you to have one more speed, and you get there. And you get
This
there.
coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice route.
Exploding.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air.
No, Tristan Maxwell's hurt.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs.
I don't know.
They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So here they come.
I don't think he has platinum. It might be upgraded.
Crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Not when you play the good old boys.
They'll try the ground game here. And this one goes nowhere.
Muscle cramps. Are you serious, Tristan?
That back just had nowhere to go.
You shitting me?
To the defense and their run fits on
Biggest game of his life, and you're not hydrated.
It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
That's how you fucking block 62. You pancake 2 guys on one play.
Makes one that miss, picks up the first down before they stop. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness.
Linebackers bit down on the underneath shit.
Play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Puck near the sticks. It's Amatova. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
He knows.
What a valuable commodity for this offense.
Dominoes.
You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're going to run it. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense
Who's revving their Hellcat out front?
Looks like a player was down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial third down.
They're taunting you.
Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. You can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they
I'm gonna cut that fucking muffler off, boy.
Decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
I'm doing donuts.
And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here at first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Kind of did it on purpose. Run some clock. Remember, chess, not checkers.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught.
You should probably put your best corner on him. Nobody can guard him. He's going to be missed. Missed greatly.
Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Tristan Maxwell, you better be ready to go for the second half. That's all I gotta say.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Get Miss Sue to patch you up.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it.
Better be back in the locker room getting an IV right now.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
That's great option defense.
No gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll just throw it away to avoid the snap. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go.
He only sent like 3 guys out on routes.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
That's huge.
Now the timeout was called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Why? This is the dumbest thing you've ever done. Why would you go for this? Why would you go for this?
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down.
Damn! You sure you don't live in Philly?
early. Pretty easy call for the
Obvious
head coach.
false
He will
start.
accept that penalty, of course. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the
Next year
offense.
should be the year, dude. I'm going to have a young team again. Next year will be the year for you. Catch this, please.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo.
That almost worked.
That's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense
Is Ryan your
guessing. That's why
co-host?
some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January
bad
of last
awareness.
year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the league.
I hit the
It
wrong
comes down to
button.
a third
I
down.
deserve that one.
Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Excellent field position here for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but broken tackle produces a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
On third and short, they're trying to pick it up on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He's a
Well, it seemed
senior.
like the offense
He's
was
a
trying to show some
senior.
kind of misdirection with that run there. But
He's a
give credit to the
dog.
defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
On the move now. He'll try a pass here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Yep, all game.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play.
All game, ref. Holding me all game.
Here's the second down.
Nah, he probably would have quit.
On the toss play, runner moving left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that
some of the shit this guy's doing. Something else.
Time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Crucial play. In the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Short.
Yeah, all right. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
He's running out of time here. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Goes all the way to the end zone.
Way to get faked out, guys.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout or they'll check him out.
Damn.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down and more, he's still running. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense is zeroed in on the ball carrier.
It happens when you use it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Usually the right spot.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive
elite vision.
Here he gets the first down.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest from both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Now, if somebody was in your face, you would complete that. If you were getting absolutely destroyed, you'd complete that.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
That's
Stay
smart
hydrated.
to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. I wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Oh, good play call.
Turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back.
I literally have it set to fucking go after the goddamn pitch. Why are we not doing that?
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here, not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down.
No, Tristan comes back for one play and he's down again.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball.
Didn't even do a spin move.
And knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They'll run the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets made on the outback. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with a game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
All right.
And they take the lead here in the 4th
You were right next to him, just didn't engage
Just
him.
a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Amatova. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll hand it off. Many Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The back's got it.
No, I did not mean to do that one bit.
Nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too
Never
many
happened
big
to me.
hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
I've never had that kind of finger slip.
He will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Oh, thanks for not giving me a full play clock on a timeout.
Down one possession in the
That's
fourth
cool.
quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Their last chance here. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here.
I handed you that one.
Boys, a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go.
Why wouldn't I, buddy?
Game on the line, and you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long here. Looks like the defense is set up expecting a run call. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down.
The game wasn't over. Why'd they run the clock out? There would have been a fucking second left.